Hi everyone, it's Veronica, and I am here to share with you a small haul that I picked up at the Heirloom Stamp Show. This is a show that comes to my area every February, the first weekend in February. And it's a small show, but you see some of the same vendors there that you would see at the Scrapbook Expo. The show originally, when it first started coming here, was on Saturdays and Sundays, but last year was the first time that they changed it to Friday and Saturday, which works well for us. And I go with my friend Bernice because on a Friday, it's not a lot of people there. They're at work. So I'm sure they're coming after work or just waiting until Saturday morning to go. The ticket covers both days, but we usually just go the one day. We have gone both days before when we thought about something later on that we just felt like we could not live without. However, that has changed a little bit, so we pretty much get what we want the first day and don't go back the second day. But I just wanted to share with you what I purchased today. And like I said, it's a small haul because I'm really trying to use what I already have. Okay, this was from Tesla Crafts, and this is a beautiful die. When I cut it the first time, I think I ran it through too many times because I was doing it on foil paper, and when I say too many times, it started pulling the actual foil up. So I think once I get my rhythm going with it, I'll get a better cut on it. But I did cut it so that you could see what it looked like. And this is it. Let me move this stuff out of the way so as not to obstruct your view. But that is one gorgeous piece. Let me think now. Let's see. Yeah, it goes this way. It is absolutely stunning. Love it. And Bernice talked about putting vellum paper under it. So it's just so many different possibilities for it, but it is one gorgeous die. And the first hour of the show, all her dies are half price. So she carries this Elentina line. She carries Cherry Land. I'm thinking she had some Spellbinders, just a variety. But mostly this is the brand that she carries. So that's the first one. And again, that was half price. And Heartfelt Creations was there. You know, I just love them. And they had their coupons. You spend $30, you get a free stamp set. So I didn't go there for any stamps and coordinating dies because, again, I'm using what I have. But they have some new dies out, and when I saw this one, I just fell in love. This is the Lacy Diamond, and I think that thing is absolutely gorgeous. So again, you spend $30, you get a free stamp set. So I bought this. It has no coordinating stamp sets, but they do have stamp sets that they sell, and I thought this one was really cute. These special birthday sentiments, and they're actually a very good size. I love their packaging. So that's the size of the stamps, which I think are pretty good. Sorry for the glare. Okay. So these are good. Have a wonderful birthday. Happy birthday in 2 different fonts here. Hope your day is as special as you are. Happy birthday to you. On your special day, hey, it's your birthday and happy birthday. So that was pretty cool. So that's what I got there. And I did not put my die back into its little case. And I'll just add a piece of magnet to hold the die down because what they have is some very strong tape that holds it. So All right, we'll get this in here later. Somehow I got something off. Okay, so I got that. And to show you what this one looks like, talk about gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. And now this cuts like butter. Seriously, I did use the precision base plate, which is for intricate dies, with my Big Shot. But look how that came out. So you can turn it this way. It really does not matter. They actually have just some plain diamond dies, and then they have the diamond shape that has the lacy edges around the scalloped edges, So that's really pretty. And so you can see this again, and then these two pieces. So I put those two pieces together, and that's what comes out of that. And then you have the solid piece. And I didn't cut this inside piece by itself, but that's how those turned out. I also needed more of the steel pins for my art glitter glue. And also this was just a little kit that they had that in it. And I guess you can store the pins. This is fabric. And I asked the girl what was it for, the lady rather. And she said, you know, I really don't know. She said, it's pretty. I said, yeah, that it is. And then of course the spoon for the prills if you have those. And I also needed one of the metal tips. So I got one of those while I was there. And their art foam. I like this one because it's not as thick as the regular foam we get from the stores, even though I like that too because I have some that are in colors. But this one is pretty, it gives you just enough thickness. So I like that. But it is really, really nice quality. Okay, now the biggest time that we spent was in this one booth. And this was Stamp On It. And they're out of Michigan. I see them every year. And I never really go to their booth because, I mean, I may glance at stuff, but I just don't really purchase anything from them. But for some reason today, when I saw this lady the two of us saw this lady doing she had done a make and take. And she says that she's been using their products for about 20 years. I absolutely loved the card that she made. And this is what the card looked like. And I will show you the products that we used in order to make the card. But I think this is so gorgeous. There are the corners. This was strips, the words. And then this is some acetate. The piece that the flowers is on is acetate. And then there's glitter film that was used and the cardstock overlay. But that turned out so pretty. You don't get the envelope with it, but I mean, A2 envelopes we have plenty of. But oh my goodness. And they go so fast. You just make them so quickly. So this is how I started at their booth after doing this make and take. Started buying some of their stickers. And I'm sure some of you who have been to shows have seen these. This is Thinking of You. And this is the strip. It took one strip off this sheet to do these two pieces. I also got Celebrate. And I'm sorry again about the glare. I got it in gold. This is Birthday in copper. And it says Happy Birthday, and there are balloons and hats. And this is the colorful birthday. Here are some corners, and this is the one that is on this card. And here are some larger corners. And when I saw this one, this little, I hope you can see that, yeah. This little bell in the corners of a card that they had made for display. And they had it backed with red paper. You talk about gorgeous, because what's happening when you peel it off, these little pieces come out and you can see the red paper through it. It was absolutely stunning. All right, and then I also got thank you. So then I said, okay, you know what? I really like this. It was easy and I can make these cards, crank them out. So I ended up buying the acetate, a couple of acetate sheets. So aren't these beautiful? And I wish you could have seen the card that they did where they doubled the butterfly. So it was like they had done what they did, cut another butterfly. They did some dry embossing on it. Oh, that card was so gorgeous. And I got this acetate sheet. So the overlays, I went ahead and purchased those, and I'm sure I could have probably cut these myself. But after I'm looking at the dimensions, 2.63 inches by 2.63, I was like, let me just get these. So I'll be doing those. The black will go for these mostly, and then this one will go with the butterfly. Okay. And to make sure I had that glittery look, I got the glitter film, 5 sheets in there. And this is going to go a long way because you only need a small piece. And they also sold kits that has everything in it that you will need. And this kit makes 12 cards. And this is the acetate sheet in this kit. How gorgeous is this? Love it. And that's why I did get, I hope I missed getting something. But anyway, I think the square was used for this and the circles will be used. And the squares are also for the, well, oh, they got everything in here. Sorry. It's already in here. So yeah, they have the black ones, the black overlays. And it has the envelopes in this pack. So I am so excited to go ahead and get these done. And when I'm telling you it was fast, it was fast. But that was probably one of the best make and takes I have done. And because everything is on the outside of the card, you really don't have to put any mats in here unless you really want to. But it is gorgeous. Now, they had this flipped. So the circle was down at the bottom, and then they had happy birthday across the top. But you could pick any little kit you wanted to do. They had so many designs, and it was absolutely beautiful. So the directions were in here, so I won't forget, and I'm sure it's in the kit as well. But they do have videos in case you have any questions, and they do invite you to call them, and they'll walk you through doing anything. So that, oh, and I ended up getting a free die. If you bought so many of the stickers, you got a free die. Or spent $10. That's what it was, if you spent $10. So I thought this little dragonfly was cute. Okay, so that is my small haul. And I am very pleased with what I purchased today. And again, I just didn't feel the need to go back. So I was able to pass my ticket along to somebody else who wanted to go. So that works out really, really well. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. And I wish you much happy crafting.